Well, hello there, folks. It's lovely to see you again, and a very warm welcome back to What's for Tea. I hope that I find you all very well indeed. And tonight for you, I've got these wee individual Eve's puddings. So it's stewed apples topped off with a fluffy vanilla Victoria sponge cake, and these are absolutely delicious. Traditionally, this would just be made as the one dish, but I just think they're super cute, when you do them like this. And these ingredients will give you enough to make 6 if you're doing them in the ramekins. So the first thing you want to do is prepare your apples. I am using Bramley or cooking apples. So you just want to peel those and core those and chop them into small pieces. Because we're using the wee ramekin dishes, you do want your apples quite small. So go over to your cooker and we're going to stew them down. So on a medium heat, you want to add some lemon juice and water to your pan, and this is going to help break down your apples. So add your apples in there, and I'm also going to add in some brown sugar. You can add white sugar if you prefer. I just like the flavour of the brown sugar, and it turns into a lovely caramel mess. So I'm going to use soft brown sugar, and you just want to stir these around until the apples are well coated in the sugar. Then I'm going to add some cinnamon and also some nutmeg, because I think both of these go really well with the apples. So just pop that on top, and again give it a good stir through just to make sure everything is well coated. We're going to put the lid on this for about 5 minutes, just simmering away, and when you come back it'll be lovely and broken down, but not completely broken down. You do want pieces of apple still in there. We're not looking for an apple sauce here, so this was absolutely perfect. So pop it into a bowl and just set it to the side for the time being, just to cool down a wee bit. It doesn't have to be cold, but just not as warm as that. Now we're going to do the cake batter. So I've got some self-raising flour, I've got some soft salted butter, 1 egg, some caster sugar, and then some vanilla. So into your bowl pop your caster sugar. If you don't have caster sugar, you can use white granulated sugar, it doesn't really matter. And then the soft butter, salted or unsalted, it's entirely down to you. So grab your hand whisk, and you just want to bring these two together and let this blend for about 3 to 5 minutes, just until it's nice and fluffy, and it'll be much paler, as you can see there. So we're going to add the vanilla. So I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of vanilla essence. Just pop it in, and again grab your hand blender and just whisk these together just for a few seconds to combine. And I've got 1 large free range egg, which I'm going to lightly whisk with a fork, and I'm going to add this in 3 incorporations. Just make sure you beat it in well in between each incorporation. Don't just dump it all in at the one time, or it may curdle. So this is ideal. So just keep your whisk going. You don't have to stop and start, and just pour the rest of your egg in there and give it a good whisk together, and you'll have something that looks like this, and this is ideal. Then to this we're going to add some self-raising flour, and again you just want to pop this in 2 or 3 stages. You don't want to dump it in one go, and with your spatula just gently fold this into your wet mixture, and it will disappear and leave you with a lovely smooth cake batter. So that's my second drop there. Again, just smooth it through with your spatula. Take your time, no need to rush this. I want to incorporate lovely air in there. You don't want to lose the air that you've just put in with whisking with your hand blender. And then the last of the flour just going in now. Again, just a wee gentle turn around will make your flour disappear into your wet batter, and it'll be lovely and thick and smooth, just like this. It looks a bit like ice cream, doesn't it? Very, very soft ice cream. So grab your ramekins, and you want to pop some of your apples in the bottom about halfway up, just like this. Like I said, your ingredients will give you enough for 6, but I'm just going to show you 4 just for the demonstration purposes, if you like. And grab about a tablespoon of your cake batter and pop that on top of your apples, and just spin it out to the edge. Make sure it's right to the edge, just like this, and then just smooth off the top a wee bit, just as I'm doing here. Just make sure your cake batter isn't right at the top of your dishes, because these will rise and expand in the oven, because they are wee cakes at the end of the day. So you want to leave a wee bit of room just at the top so that it can grow and not spill over the side. So give it about 20 to 25 minutes. 180C or gas mark 4 will do it. Just keep an eye on them. When they're looking something like this, they should be ready. Just press the top, and if the sponge springs back at you, they are good to go. And these were ideal. I was really happy with these. So do let them cool down for a few minutes. I've got asbestos fingers, so I can hold these very hot pots. You know, it's very, very hot, so just be careful. But I did want to show you inside. You can see your stewed apples at the bottom there, and that lovely vanilla sponge sitting on the top. Now these are lovely with vanilla ice cream or even some custard, but with the weather we've been having recently, yeah, vanilla ice cream is most welcomed. And see when it melts with those warm apples and the warm sponge, oh, it's just a marriage made in heaven. It really is fantastic. So yeah, highly recommend that one. So do let me know if you're planning on giving it a go. And just before I leave you, I wanted to say, as usual, a huge thank you to the supporters of the channel over my Patreon page. Hi guys, and also the channel members, hello to you as well, and thank you all for watching and leaving your lovely comments, and for those that share the videos as well. It's all very much appreciated, and hopefully I will see you during the week for another wee recipe, back on Sunday for our meals of the week, or even back on Saturday for our wee shopping and bagging. But you take care of yourselves, and I'll see you off as soon back here on What's for Tea. Bye now.